we are looking at this one first. Tomorrow we're actually going to clean it up, clean the windows up. And I want to show you something really cool about this other than that sick looking grill. That is such a cool looking grill. But I don't know if anybody can tell from here what makes this thing special. But if you look right down there, you got the Levi symbol for the jeans. And you would be correct to suspect that, yes, it has denim interior. That is so cool. Got a little bit of damage down there, but it's not terrible at all. This thing actually is in relatively good shape. And the outside doesn't look like it really has any rot much anywhere. It's got a dent down here, but not bad shape. These graphics are kind of crazy looking. I looked them up on the internet to see what they originally looked like, and it looks pretty sick. But yeah, I'm gonna clean up the glass, kind of clean up some of the garbage inside, clean her up a little bit tomorrow. But yeah, I honestly wasn't feeling well today. I've been taking a moment just to kind of sit down, relax, get a bunch of stuff uploaded. I think I got a little bit of the flu, but I'm feeling a lot better now after taking a moment, taking a break, and kind of just giving myself a moment and look over some of these things. And I really enjoy these cars. I really do. There's so much cool shit. Like, you got one of Fred's cannonball rides right there. But I kind of like imagining where they were and where they've gone. Like, the big green van. Like, honestly, I'm not a big van guy, but I believe this thing's four-wheel drive, which means you can make a pretty fucking cool van out of this thing. Nice little off-road fucking monster. Go take it wherever you want. Put a bed in the back. I don't know. I look at weird shit. You got the freaking ambulance over there. But let me show you one of the other ones I'm going to be working on cleaning up. This is that Ford I showed you in one of those other videos. Somebody put some rattle can primer on, so it's just a 1K primer. So we are going to try a lacquer thinner trick, and we'll get all that up off of there. We'll try and return it back to the original patina, so it'll look just like the rest of the truck and kind of have a little bit of that red. We might hand rub out some of this lacquer and see what we can do with the paint. I don't know, it looks a little rough. It's got some rust spots, but some of that shit will clean out. Just a little lacquer rub and a nice little diaper cloths. I gotta see if I can find diaper cloths around town, to be completely honest. I'm not sure that's a thing I can find, but we'll look around. Because if I can find some diapers, we might hand rub this thing out. And for those of you that are thinking it's dirty, if you've never hand rubbed lacquer, your arms will be huge, like hours and hours and hours. But if you do a quick over, you can actually bring back some of these old ones without making it perfectly shiny. You can just bring that color back to where it's supposed to be. And because lacquer paint technically never dries, you're actually moving paint to unpainted areas or paint areas that the paint was lighter, so it kind of blends it out. That's why lacquer was such a fan back in the day, because it was very repairable. Very, very repairable. But that's one of the ones we're going to be kicking on. I'm going to walk over and show you one of the projects I sent down here a while ago that I need to get on and get finished and get with the customer and figure out exactly what we're doing. But it's a pretty sick ride. And here she is. Yes, that's a 69 Camaro. There is a ton of work been done to this thing. I need to get it in the shop. Currently, it's got a small block Chevy and a 4-speed, but I kind of dig the dash. We're going to be working a little bit more on that. I've done a lot of shaving back here. We got a lot of things gone. Gotta add my flair. When we bought it, the door handles were actually shaved, which is pretty fucking sick. So, and they also did some other weirdness in a few places, but we'll fix it and go around and kind of see what we're gonna do with the rest of it. At one point we were gonna Tesla swap, and then another point we're gonna do some other stuff. I think I'm gonna pull that small block out and we'll do an LS on it and send them down the road. I don't even know if I want to play with electric. I just want to fix the rest of the little things on it, get her perfect, and hit her back on the road. But that dash is fucking pretty cool. I don't know if I really like it 110%, but there she is. But we'll see what we're going to do on this, kind of figure our plans out. I honestly was planning on making it a 2-seater, getting rid of the rear seats, and we were going all electric. But plans change, things happen. But we'll figure out where we're going with it. She's a really cool ride and deserves to be back on the road. I've really been getting excited about this one. I've been sitting here thinking about it a lot. Had a lot of neat ideas. I don't really want to interfere with cab space. So you got to think, you got that big tub that comes in here, and I don't want to really lose any of that. So I really want to go with a really small power plant because I don't want to lose the bed space. But we can get something that fits underneath there, even like a Subaru motor would fit underneath, just something with a lot less height. Some of those Hondas have a lot less height to them, so you can stuff a lot of cool shit in there. The little Honda over there, I actually got into a conversation. I did not know you could do a B or a K series swap in those really easily. So when I found that out, now I was like, wow, that gets that thing on the road pretty quick and with few modifications. Like, that's finding an old Honda and just bloop right in there. So we might end up doing that just to get it on the road and get it driving, because it'd be so much fun. Like, I don't think I'll fit, but we might have to move the seat back to make it fit so we can fit adults. But I would love to see that on the road and actually have parts in it that make it drivable. And the Grimmy's fun. I love Gremlins. I'm a weirdo. I don't care. I may not put the Gremlin nose on there. Who the hell knows what we're gonna do? We might just get it running and put it back on the road and sell it. Who knows? All I know is I'm excited for it. And that's gonna be fucking there's just so much cool shit. Like, this thing has been on my mind. I've always thought these were ugly. And then I started looking at those Honda ones that they do with those, like, Honda ones, and they slam them down, and they give them those ground effect kits, kind of kick them out. I really think this could be done up really cool and actually still be daily drivable without getting rid of the nostalgia, but kind of adding to. Like, that nose is one of my favorite things to it. Just looks cool. It's like, bah! It's got a little mouth. But I want to show you that Fiat again. I had an idea because it's kind of beat up. I think it might fit on one of those UTV chassis. So if we find like an old flipped over Razor or something like that, maybe we'll stick that on there. I don't know. Be kind of fun. Let's get over there. Body's a little rough. You know what I mean? I get it. The roof's dented, a few other things, but you kind of hammer everything out nice. Put it up on that UTV chassis. You know, I might have to shorten the UTV chassis a little bit, but I think it's going to be damn close. Then you put an exoskeleton around it with like a roll bar. Use some like 1-inch box tube. Mock the whole body up on the outside. Now you got a cool UTV, and it's vintage, which makes it cooler. Then you have a yard thing to run around here. And it's so cute looking. Just hop in your little UTV and go out and that's what that needs to be. I am dang sure positive I think that needs to be a UTV. That'd be so fucking cool. I don't think it's worth putting back on the road. It's pretty dented. But at the same time, it could be a cool thing. I'm honestly glad I got that breakaway. There's so much stuff here. And there's so many more that aren't here. There's chassis, things we can use to make full cars, things we can do for all kinds of shit. Just getting them back on the road and having fun with different cars, not doing the same thing. Gives me motivation to get done with that motorcycle and get it the hell out of my life. And get on to the next steps. So this break was definitely needed. I'm glad. It feels good. I feel like I'm finding my center, finding my home. And not that I plan on settling completely here in Oklahoma. I want to keep rocking around, but I got to have a home base. Got to have somewhere where I'm working with people I want to work with and having fun with cool people that are super motivated and that are just driven like I am. And it's hard to find somebody that pushes as hard as I do. And Fred's definitely one of them that just push. And he's always having fun. I mean, when I was here for his wedding, when I married him and his wife, there wasn't hardly anything out here. And he's been putting in the work, filling stuff in and getting all kinds of goodies. And this is only even a portion. Like, I haven't even shown you guys most of the cool shit, just because honestly, I want to save it for special things later on. Be good video when you're like, where the hell that come from? Exactly. But there'll be a lot more cool shit coming on this channel. I love you guys. I know you see the plan changing often and things going different ways, but it's just God leading my way and just honestly leading my heart and just following everything I'm doing and loving stuff. Like, I'm finding that love again and that passion. That makes me happy. Because I'm excited about building so many things, even if I don't get them perfect. And I got into this perfection stage in my life, and I don't understand what the hell was going on. And then I started getting imperfect on purpose, and it didn't matter. It wasn't working. So I'm kind of glad to be getting back to myself and just finding that cool vibe and just having fun with cool cars and just making memories, because I believe life is completely about moments, and you go from one moment to the next and living those moments to the greatest and grandest you possibly can. So I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.